Moving abroad now, United States President Donald Trump has threatened to cancel press briefings while warning the former FBI director, whom he fired this week, not to leak their private conversations to the press. In a series of angry tweets this morning, the president lashed out after days of bad press over his handling of the dismissal of former FBI boss James Comey, and after Trump revealed in an interview yesterday that letting Comey go was done at his behest, contradicting his entire communications staff and the vice president, who previously said the president was acting on the recommendation of his deputy attorney general.
The president has also received a great deal of pushback for his comments in the interview with NBC News that during a dinner with then FBI Director James Comey, the president asked him whether he personally was under investigation, raising a number of ethical concerns given the FBI's independence.
I had a dinner with him. He wanted to have dinner because he wanted to stay on. We had a very nice dinner at the White House very early on. A dinner was arranged. I think he asked for the dinner. And he wanted to stay on as the FBI head. And I said, I'll, consider, we'll see what happens. But we had a very nice dinner. And at that time, he told me, you are not under investigation.
While some reports now suggest the president's version is not entirely accurate, pressure is building on James Comey to provide his version of events. In the interim, a series of tweets from President Trump. This one warning Comey that he better not have tapes of their conversations that could be leaked. Another suggesting the White House cancel press briefings and provide written responses given the inaccurate statements that characterized explanations regarding Comey's dismissal. And this tweet, accusing Democrats of fabricating the story of collusion between Russia and the Trump campaign last year because they lost the election.
Well, all I can tell you is, I know one thing. I know that I'm not under investigation. Me, personally. I'm not talking about campaigns. I'm not talking about anything else. I'm not under investigation.
The president also called Comey a showboat and grandstander, prompting this response.
I thought he had made some mistakes last fall, but I never called for his resignation. I thought he was a straight shooter. And frankly, I'm offended at the president's comments today. This is a continuing pattern of disrespecting the men and women who serve in our intelligence community. And I think the president would be better served, regardless of what his views would be, supporting the IC rather than continually questioning and candidly, repeatedly calling into question the leader's integrity.
Thank you, God.
What is clear is that this has been a very messy week for the White House communications staff and the vice president, who was sent out to defend the president's decision to fire James Comey, only to be contradicted a day later by the president himself. Today's Twitter tirade attacking both the media and warning his fired FBI director about releasing possible tapes about their conversations will only raise suspicion, not quell them. Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.